Okay, so what you see before you is a light bulb that is already almost $4. It's $3.60, 180 pesos. Yeah, doing the Uncle Festa. Welcome to the machine, Warren. Good morning. This is what I call rape and extortion in the Philippines. Let's just not make any bones about it. This light bulb at 180 pesos is the equivalent of 3 hours work for a Filipino. But if you can say 5 pesos an hour, how many? That's 40. That's a week's wages, a 40-hour week, saving 5 pesos an hour just to buy one light bulb. And this is a cheap light bulb. I bought this light bulb at City Hardware. Actually, I bought this at Builderware. Okay. Now, I went into a light bulb factory yesterday, a light bulb shop, the newest light bulb shop in the Philippines, or in Bohol. Now, when I walked into the door, I was pretty much amazed. It almost looked like a lighting center in the old garment district where they changed it into warehouses and lighting centers down in downtown Manhattan. Okay, so this light bulb is 180 pesos, but the equivalent of this light bulb in the lighting center was 300 pesos. So that's $6, and that's like 6 hours work at 50 pesos an hour. 6 hours work for the average Filipino, but if it was 5 pesos an hour, it's 1.5 weeks. I mean, if you could save 5 pesos an hour, it's 1.5 weeks of labor saving 5 pesos an hour to buy a single light bulb in the lighting center. And that was a cheap light bulb. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about, what the title of this video is how these companies in the Philippines get away with this. I don't know. I don't understand how they even open up the doors to the lighting center I was in yesterday. Daisy and I were in there. We were not in there 15 minutes, but I would estimate closer to 10 minutes or less. But it could have been 11 minutes, but it wasn't long. We did not see anybody else in the store except 3 people that worked in the store. And when we went into the store, we saw chandeliers that were 4 foot in diameter and 7 foot from the ceiling down. Now, they said it was cut crystal, but there's no way they're going to tell me that that was cut crystal. It might have been glass, but it wasn't cut crystal. It didn't sound like crystal. And I know the difference between crystal because tomorrow I'm going to show you my chandeliers that are cut crystal. And it just didn't sound like cut crystal. So either it's a different density of glass or it's just glass and they're pointing it off as cut crystal, because I don't believe anything that anybody in the Philippines says anymore. Nothing at all do I believe. Okay, so we walk into this huge store, and I'm talking it was huge. It was every bit of 32 feet wide, and the part that we could walk through was 40 feet deep. And on every wall was every style fixture that you're going to see in any book called New Tone Lighting, NU-TONE. New Tone Lighting are the books that I have in here now. I brought them from America. But New Tone Lighting has 1,000 different lamps and bulb sizes that you can purchase. Okay, so, and they're the biggest lighting company that I know of that sells lights in America. So they had on display in the Philippines every indoor type of light bulb, every indoor type of escutcheon plate, everything that you could possibly need to service any new house or building or office structure, anything in this storefront. And there was nobody in the storefront, just myself and Daisy. When we went by it a half hour later, we had to go back and forth 3 or 4 times. There was nobody in the store. When we went back from the bank to another location not so far away, there was nobody in the store. So we walked by it 3 times, and the last time we ended up taking a tricycle past it. So, but 3 times I walked past that store to yesterday, nobody was in the store. And I went in that store once before for 30 seconds to look around about a week ago, and nobody was in the store. So as far as I know, while I looked into the store, there was never another customer. But they spent millions and millions of pesos on lighting fixtures, and the store itself, it looks like it looks like a museum of lighting. Okay, there were chandeliers literally 4 foot wide and 7 foot high, 7 foot in height, with not hundreds of these glass ornaments on them, but thousands of them suspended on monofilament line. So when I was looking at that, I was going, this thing is huge. It's 4 foot wide and 7 foot high. How do you clean it? And another guy comes over from the side, and he goes like this with his hand, one at a time. That's just plain stupid. I mean, if you had a house where, if it was dusty, where you had your house and you had the windows open, of course, that's the type of chandelier that you would have in an air. Most of the times you see a chandelier like that in a house that the windows are never open. It's just fully air-conned and fully filtered. The air before it goes into the house, it's filtered. But if it was in a house where somebody was burning candles or cigarette smoke or a lot of cooking and frying, well, and the smoke somehow got into that room, it'd be impossible to clean that thing. It would take, I don't know how you'd clean it. So anyway, that light, how much was that light, Daisy? The big chandelier, the huge one, was 7,000 or 17,000 pesos. I think it was only, without my glasses, it's hard to see. It wasn't a lot of money. It was like, I think it was just under 8,000 pesos. I mean, 80,000 pesos, just under $2,000. I thought it was a good price for all that work for somebody stupid enough to buy something that they could never clean. Anyway, all right, so we welcome to the machine, Warren Slim Jim. I'm covering his favorite topic. How the hell do Filipinos cop this shit in their lives? Okay, I don't know. Dennis Adams, welcome to the machine. So there's no way a Filipino businessman, the way they rape and extort people for monies after you start doing business with them, I guess my customs broker, LRA Customs in Cebu, I guess he raped me for enough money to buy one of these chandeliers. Certainly, he didn't do his job. But that's a topic for another day, or it could be for today's topic too, because now I'm done paying him. I absolutely 100% am done paying him. 49,000 pesos is what he extorted from me for my goods, for not doing his job. He charged me 125,000 pesos to do his job, which was $2,500. That was his job. That was not the fines and excessive late charges. He charged me 125 to do a job that he should have had about 2 or 3 phone calls involved with and done. But as it turned out, he had about 100 phone calls and emails to me, to the Port of Authority, to ECU, to Shipping Quest. So he actually had to work for that money, the 125,000 pesos. But what he cost me, the ECU charges in the beginning of the shipping in the United States, my LRA Customs broker in Cebu, those charges in the United States, which total 81,000 pesos for late fees and extortion, because the original shipper didn't pay their bills. That's not LRA's fault. But what is 100% LRA's fault are 44,000 pesos of late fees and 44,000 pesos of late fees to ECU on the Philippine side that he fucked me for because he didn't do his fucking job. And then another 12,000 pesos for the Port Authority. So when you add 44 and 12, it comes out to 56,000 fucking pesos that my customs broker cost me because he fucked up his part of the job. Now, I can say that now because I paid that motherfucker all his money yesterday. And here's the bill. So this is just the beginning of a series of videos I'm going to do on customs brokers and how they fuck you in the Philippines by telling you if you want your goods that you ship from America that you've owned your whole life, you have to pay these additional charges. So this motherfucker, he was the one who didn't tell me to get my NBI clearance. And all it would have cost me was $1 to get my NBI clearance, and my tax ID number was free. He knew about it on April 24th. He knew about it before April 24th, but the law went into effect May 3rd. But he knew about it on April 24th, and he didn't tell me when I met him on June 10th, which would have given me enough time to get my NBI clearance and my tax ID number. So because that motherfucker didn't tell me about the NBI clearance, when the goods hit the ground in Cebu, I get a phone call, the goods are here, but we have a problem. So this is how these motherfuckers get the money to buy the chandeliers in these stores. They fuck you over. Now, he only could charge me what he originally charged me. Because when he said there was going to be additional charges that weren't related to the late fees at the docks, I went fucking nuts. Now, I don't even know that he didn't work out a deal with ECU saying, let's fuck Mike Fazio for 49, well, actually, it was 44,000 pesos. Let's fuck Mike Fazio and we'll split it. I don't know that he didn't work out a deal like that because I never saw the billing from Maersk shipping lines. I never saw that billing. I had to pay it to get my goods. Otherwise, we were accruing $60 a day in fucking late fees. So I just paid it. So I don't know that he didn't fuck me by working out a deal behind the scenes with the billing department at ECU. I'm not saying he did, but I don't know that he didn't. Now, the Port Authority fees at 12,000 pesos, it was actually 13, that I believe existed. But the other 44,000 pesos, I got a bill from ECU, not Maersk. So there could have been a fucking backroom deal on that. That's how these motherfuckers in the Philippines get enough money to buy a chandelier. So let's just go through this. Yesterday, I won't show you all the details. Okay. Yesterday, I paid 49,000 fucking pesos. Okay? There's the number. 49,000 fucking pesos for late fees. For late fees and other extortion charges to that account. Okay? Now here is the printed part of that, but I gotta take the account number out of there. Okay, so it's okay, here we are. So I took out his account number, but you can see it says LRA Customs Brokerage, 49,000 pesos. Okay, that's what that motherfucker cost me for not telling me that I needed an NBI clearance. And the reason why I say maybe there was a fucking backroom deal with this motherfucker in ECU is because every single fucking person in the fucking Philippines lied to me every fucking day, every time I talked to them on the phone. Now, he was supposed to supply me with a bill from Maersk shipping lines. ECU, when I was in their fucking office, they said, you don't owe us a fucking penny. 2 weeks later, ECU comes up with a bill for 44,000 fucking pesos for Maersk. So personally, here's what I think happened. Personally, I think this motherfucker and ECU worked out a deal that maybe there was some late fees from Maersk and maybe not. But if the late fees didn't add up to 44,000 pesos, there had to be some late fees. I think they split the difference. Now, being that I never got a fucking bill from Maersk, and I asked him for a bill from fucking Maersk, and he sent me a bill from ECU, and ECU said they were billing me for Maersk's shipping lines. That might be true. Might be fucking true. I don't know. But ECU told me 2 weeks ago that there were no more fucking, I owed them nothing. And then 2 weeks later, they billed me 44,000 fucking pesos for Maersk. So either they're collecting Maersk's money and it's all legit, or they got a backroom fucking deal going on and nobody will fucking tell me anything. Okay? So that's how these motherfuckers afford 80,000 peso chandeliers. There's no fucking way around this. I was told by ECU that I owe them nothing. I was told by LRA Customs all I needed to do was get an NBI clearance, but I was told the day the goods hit the fucking ground. It was two to 3 weeks to get my NBI clearance and my tax ID number. He could have told me 3 weeks before that. I would have had it. We could have picked up the goods. I would have saved 44,000 fucking pesos, of which he paid 5,000 pesos because he fucking didn't tell me about the NBI clearance, and an additional 12,000 pesos for the Port of Authority. 56,000 fucking pesos, or 1,120 fucking dollars in late fees because this motherfucker at LRA shipping, LRA customs broker, did not tell me about the fucking NBI clearance. So this has been a fucking thorn in my side since the fucking day he did that. This is how these motherfuckers, the rich Filipinos, get their money. This is how they do it. They do it by fucking you. All of these people, the dentist did the same fucking thing. He let my teeth rot until it needed to be capped and crowned, when another dentist fixed my tooth for 400 fucking pesos so it wouldn't be needed to be capped and crowned. The other guy, the first guy that I was doing business with in Bohol, he had a price for 36,000 pesos for two caps and crowns. So it was 18,000 pesos each, $400 a piece for a cap and crown. I went to a dentist in Cebu. He says, no, I can fix that tooth for 400 pesos. That was 5 months ago in January, and my tooth is fine. The other motherfucker in Bohol, he was going to charge me 18,000 pesos to do a cap and a crown. And I didn't need that. All I needed was a repair. That's how these motherfuckers afford to buy 81,000 peso chandeliers. So now let's talk about that 2,000 peso fucking light bulb. Being that it's in the title, I might as well talk about rape, extortion, scandals, and scams in the Philippines. Okay, so you got a fucking light bulb on the... I had to walk out of there. I couldn't even take a picture of the light bulb. The guy got me so upset that even I was flustered at his stupidity in this lighting store. Okay, that's how upset I was. You might not believe it, but I actually was so upset I couldn't focus on reality. Okay, so there's a light bulb, and I'm telling you, the light bulb was as big as this bottle in the box, but it was a little bit smaller in real life. Okay, so the box was this big, as big as this light bulb, about 8 inches high, about 3.3 3/4 of an inch wide, square. Okay, inside the box was a light bulb, and it was 2,000 fucking pesos. What is 2,000 pesos to a Filipino? It's a week's pay, but at 5 pesos an hour for savings, it's 100 times 5, pesos is 500 pesos. It's 400 hours of savings for the average Filipino at 5 pesos an hour. So I said to the guy, is this a mistake, 2,000 pesos? And he goes, no, sir, that's the correct number. I said, get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding. 2,000 pesos for a light bulb? And it was a light bulb shaped like this, but longer, like the bottom. He goes, yes, sir, it's 2,000 pesos. So I read the box, and it says, here's the fucking scam. Here's the scandal. Another fucking scam in the Philippines. Another fucking scam. Another fucking scam. So the box says it's good for 10,000 hours of use. Now, the way a light bulb is rated, if you turn the light bulb on, it should last 10,000 hours in the on position. So I said to the guy, well, how could I even bring this back in 10,000 hours? That would be 4 years, because I know that there's roughly 9,000 hours in a year. I know that for a fucking fact. That just a rough number is actually 8,760 hours in a year. But so I roughly know that there's 9,000 hours in a year, because I figured out how many hours the average person lived a long time ago. I did a video on this. So yeah, that light bulb works out to be $55 Australian. All right, so I said to the guy, that's 4 years. So I can bring this light bulb back in 4 years if I have the original box and the receipt? He tells me, no, sir. No, sir. What the fuck do you mean, no, sir? It says it's going to last 10,000 hours. That's 4 years. He goes, no, sir. The warranty is only good for a year. So now, here's your two fucking choices. They're jamming it up your fucking ass by making you think you got a warranty, and they're jamming it up your ass because the light bulb is going to last a year. The warranty is 1 year. It's only 1 fucking year. In 1 year is 8,760 hours. But you're only going to have the light bulb on less than 7 hours, less than 1/3 of that. So you're only going to have the light bulb on for 3,000 hours a year. That's if it's dark for 8 hours at night. That's if you put it on at dusk and turn it off at dawn. But if you put it on at 10 o'clock and shut it off at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're only going to have it on for 2,500 hours a year. So now it's going to take you at least 4 years to have the light bulb add up to 10,000 hours. But you're never going to do that. It's just not physically fucking possible. And if you leave the light bulb on constantly, it'll cost you so much money for electric, you're going to override the cost of the warranty for electric. You're never going to burn the light bulb out if you leave it on, because it'll stay on for several thousand hours in the on position. So you're going to get fucked by electric bills, or you're going to get fucked on the warranty, because the warranty is only 1 year, and there's only 2,200 hours of light bulb time in the year. And this guy, I said to the guy, you think that's reasonable, that you can't use it for 10,000 hours in a year and the light bulb is only good for a year? And he laughed. He fucking laughed, because he fucking knew what I just told you already. In other words, fuck you. Buy the light bulb. If you're stupid under the premise not figuring out how many hours are in a year, and you come back in a year and then with the light bulb, and you know what they're going to do in a year? They're going to tell you, so that company no longer acknowledges that warranty, because that batch or that year that they made that light bulb, there was a defect. The warranty is void. And I would bet big money in the warranty there's some kind of clause that they will not have to, they will not have to give you back your money a year from now. That's if the light bulb center is even in business a year from now. Okay, Mr. Willis, you're probably right, Mr. Willis. Okay, so, all right, so that's, all right, so 222 Fox 1 agrees. That's right, Mr. Willis. That you're in their country, they'll fuck you anywhere you want. They want. So here's no, the light bulbs. What I did, hand of seeds. The price of everything in the Philippines is the same for a Filipino as an American in the big stores. There's no discount. On the jeepneys, it's the same price for the Filipino as an American or a foreigner. Most of the prices for goods are the same price. Price of eggs, price of vegetables are all the same. That's a good question. For foreigners or Filipinos, when I go into the vegetable market, it's pretty much the same. The only thing that's going to change in price is the cost of labor. For a Filipino, it might be a little bit less for the cost of labor. All right, so I've said what I had to say. 2,000 fucking, yeah, they will blame, they will, I don't know what they'll blame the problem on, but the light, you can guarantee you're fucked once you buy that light bulb. You're not going to get the guarantee on that light bulb. I don't believe if you took it home and somehow blew the fucking thing up and you brought it back, I don't believe you'd get a warranty on it. All right, so I'm done. I just wanted to let you know about the cost of fucking light bulbs and how these rich Filipinos make money. So we're not done. By a long shot, we're not fucking done with customs brokers in the Philippines or shippers in the Philippines or shippers in America. This is just, I just wanted to add it in as a side issue of how they fucking get the money to buy this fucking shit when they do get rich. They get the money by fucking you. I don't know how, I don't even know if my broker made money off the ECU end of the Maersk bill. The Maersk bill was supposed to be billed from Maersk. ECU said there is no further charges from our company. 2 weeks later, ECU billed me 44,000 pesos for Maersk. I don't know what kind of deal they got. I don't know if they have a deal at all. All I know is that the motherfucker didn't tell me to get my NBI clearance when he knew that the NBI clearance memorandum came out April 24th of 2019. The law went into effect May 3rd of 2019. I've posted this in other videos. The prick, the cocksucker, didn't tell me about the NBI clearance till June 24th, the day the shit hit the ground in Cebu, which meant for 3 fucking weeks that it took me to get my clearances, they were all accruing charges, which totaled 44,000 fucking pesos for Maersk and 13,000 pesos for for the Port of Authority. That's 57,000 fucking pesos in fucking bills that I shouldn't have had to fucking pay because my motherfucking customs broker, LRA Customs Brokerage, dropped the fucking ball. And here's something that you should all know. When he dropped the ball in the beginning, I told him, you could have told me. He said to me, I said to him, when did the NBI clearance notice go out? And this motherfucker straight up and down lied to me on June 26th or 27th. He said, just a few days ago. I said to him, send me the fucking memorandum. I want to see when it went into effect. And he did. Within 5 minutes, it was in my email. And I saw the dates. April 24th, May 3rd goes into effect. And I called him back and said, why the fuck didn't you tell me if you knew about this? You know what his fucking answer was? You know what this motherfucker's answer was? Let me tell you what his fucking answer was. His fucking answer was, I, meaning him, and other customs brokers in the Philippines don't agree with the law, so we didn't tell you about the law because we don't agree with it, and we were hoping they would rescind the fucking law. Across Southeast Asia, This fucking guy didn't agree with the law of Customs Port of Authority in all of the Philippines and Southeast Asia. So because he was hoping they would rescind it, because he didn't agree with it, he didn't tell me about it, and that motherfucker cost me 56,000 fucking pesos. This is the kind of bullshit that you have to go through in the Philippines. Now we're going to get some fucking douchebag on here that's going to ask me, Michael, you make such great stories. J. Doll, whoever the fuck you are, I got a feeling you're that fucking drunk that lives nearby me. Take your fucking stupid comments and stick them where the sun doesn't shine. Because if you're that fucking drunk that lives by me, take it and shove it where the sun doesn't shine, you stupid fucking comment. You always make like this really nice scenario. Michael, you make such wonderful commentaries. What do you think about this? You're a fucking troll. And if you're not that fucking drunk that lives nearby, take your comments and shove them where the sun doesn't shine anyway. You're not going to get an answer. Here's your fucking answer. Okay. Okay, so we're done. There you go. That's my commentary for today on customs brokers in the Philippines, rape and extortion in the Philippines, and scams and scandals in the Philippines. And talking about scams and scandals in the Philippines, I was looking at one of Prank's videos where he makes $200 a month from AdSense. Now, he did show numbers up on the screen that kind of justify even more than that much money being made. However, YouTube has a pretty even-keeled system where you get roughly, now this is not by any means a guarantee. Typically, for 1,000 views on YouTube, you used to make $1. You don't make $1 anymore. Now it's about 30 cents on 1,000 views, unless you got a video where a lot of people click on the commercials. So you can make $5 for 1,000 views, and if you had 10,000 views, you could make $50 a month or $50 for 10,000 views. But you can usually only make about 30 to 40 cents per 1,000 views. So when Prank says he makes $200 a month on AdSense, that's possible, but it's highly improbable. Now, complicate those matters, I went over the numbers on my YouTube channel, and I make about 40 cents, American cents, per 1,000 views. The reason that you don't make $1 anymore per 1,000 views is because there's so many other ways to ad blocker, become YouTube Red member, you don't see advertisements, ad blockers, there's so many different ad blockers, you skip the ads, okay, no one makes, used to be you couldn't skip the ads, you made money. So if he makes $200 a month, that would be surprising to me, but it is possible, but I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Based on the numbers, I would say that it's highly improbable, but it's possible. But here is the kicker to Prank's channel that I don't believe, the reason why I don't believe he makes $200 a month. And like I said, I can be wrong about this. I have watched over 500 of Frank's videos from start to finish in the last 2 years. I have watched every one of his videos religiously for the last 3 months. And I have, to this day, never seen a commercial on any of his videos. So I've never seen a commercial on the sidebar, and I've never seen an ad on the video. That's how you make money. I've never seen an ad play before the video. There's different ways the ads can appear. They can appear on the sidebar. I don't remember seeing any of those, and I look to see if he's getting AdSense. I've not seen an overlay ad on any of his videos, and I've never seen an adverse advertisement before the video started. So how does he make $200 a month? I don't know. It doesn't matter how many views you get. It matters how many ads play on your videos. Now, maybe because they know I don't watch his commercials or commercials, and I don't have ad blocker, I'll just bang out the ads. Maybe they don't show me advertisements because they know I'm not going to watch them unless I like the person's channel. And I wouldn't go so far as to say I like his channel. Yeah, okay, speed up and watch his videos. I've never seen an ad on his channel. His views don't add up. It's bullshit, mate, Slim Jim says. Okay, so I haven't either. Mr. Willis says, I doubt he has 4,000 views, period. Now, no, he gets a lot of views, but people go to his videos simply to push the thumbs down button, because I've watched the video with 150 views on the live streaming. I've watched 77 thumbs down and 3 thumbs up. So I think people go there. Just to push the thumbs down button. And you know what? Thumbs down actually rates your video somewhere. But I think if you get enough thumbs down, you don't get advertisements. And I think that's why I don't see advertisements, because if a video is just garbage and everybody pushes the thumbs down, you don't see the thumbs down numbers. Used to be on YouTube, you saw the thumbs down. You didn't. When I had my first channel, and even in the beginning of my second channel, you could see the thumbs down numbers. So if I had a lot of thumbs up, I'd see advertisements on my videos. If I had the same amount of thumbs up as thumbs down, I saw a lot of advertisements. But if I saw a disparity of too many thumbs down on my video and not enough thumbs up, they stopped playing commercials on my videos. So I think that's what's going on. I think that when you post a video and if too many people push the thumbs down button, I think the advertisers shy away from it. Now, I don't know that to be true in today's age, but I do know it from my channel in the beginning in 2012 and 2010. If you had too many thumbs down, there were no advertisements on my videos. Maybe they changed that. I don't watch my videos. To be honest with you, I won't be able to tell you what I said in this video 2 hours from now. I'll know the premise of the video, but I won't remember everything I said unless I rewatch the video, and I wouldn't do that. Okay, I don't have time to watch my videos. So, Sasha, I did a thumbs up. Thanks, Sasha. Okay, so Sasha, I'm still working on, I couldn't even start to do the Federal Maritime Commission long form to flag the customs broker that worked for me and Shipping Quest and ECU. It's going to take me 40 hours to go through the emails, to give them the emails, to copy and paste the emails in order to fill out a fucking complaint against ECU Shipping and Shipping Quest. It's going to take me 40 hours of just sitting in front of the computer sorting shit out to make to file a logistical complaint. That's why I haven't been making videos the last week, because I had to go to Cebu last week to get my goods. I have spent an additional 100 fucking hours of my life fighting with this motherfucking piece of shit customs broker to get the goods released every fucking day. It was supposed to be Thursday, would have been the 5th day 2 weeks ago. Then it was Friday, and I called them up 3 times on Friday. Then it was Monday, and I called them up 3 times on Monday. I stopped doing what I was doing, called them up in the morning, afternoon, at night. Then it was Tuesday. Then it was Thursday. Then it was Friday. And on Thursday afternoon, he said, we're not going to get it done until Monday. I fucking went outside. I started working. I came back in. I said, fuck this, man. I want these fucking goods. I want to make this guy understand I'm not paying any more fucking money for late fees. And when I went back in, there was a notice Thursday afternoon about 1 o'clock. Come to Cebu. Your goods are going to be released tomorrow morning. And they were. But I spent 100 hours of my fucking life because this motherfucker didn't tell me to get an NBI clearance that cost me $1 American fucking dollar and no dollars, $0 fucking dollars for my tax ID number. $0 and $1. And what it cost me in fines was 56,000 fucking pesos, or $1,140 in fucking late fees, because this cocksucker LRA customs broker didn't tell me about the fucking NBI clearance. All right, so I'm done. I'm not going to pop anything. I live for this shit. I live for people that fuck me to get even in some way inside my head to fucking let other people know that they shouldn't fucking deal with this kind of shit. I wish that I had a fucking customs broker, or I wish I fucking had a shipping company that you could deal with. But every motherfucker that I dealt with for the last fucking 3 months for this fucking shipping from America to the Philippines was nothing but a lowlife, scumbag, cocksucking, lying, thieving, fucking bastard. Every fucking last person I dealt with for this fucking container to get to the Philippines. It was supposed to cost me in total $2,800 fucking dollars when I hired the company. I ended up giving them $3,500 for their and they didn't pay their bills. And then I ended up paying another $2,140. I ended up paying another $2,900 fucking dollars in late fees in the Philippines and in America. So what was supposed to cost me $2,800 cost me $7,000, plus it cost me at least 100 hours of fucking phone calls and emails, and the aggravation that went along with it, and 20,000 fucking pesos going back and forth to fucking Cebu, and $3,000 to go back and forth to America. So what was supposed to cost me $2,800 to get these goods here ended up costing me $10,000 fucking dollars, because nobody kept their fucking word. So don't worry about me busting a fucking blood vessel. If anybody's going to bust a fucking blood vessel, these motherfuckers, when I'm done with another 114 of these fucking videos. I'm going to do another 114 fucking videos over the course of the next year, telling everybody who to deal with and who not to deal with. And if that doesn't bust somebody's fucking blood vessel, then God bless them. They are the fucking Cool Hand Luke. They're like the Cool Hand Luke of the YouTube fucking community. And what about the wires? The fucking wires. Yeah, the fucking wires. The trucking company broke the... Another guy fucked me. The trucking company broke the wire. Now, he knows the wire. He's broken a lot of wires. He said that the cost of a wire should be 200 pesos. The guy whose fucking house it was for the wire happened to be the barangay captain. Here's the fucking bill for that. Here's the fucking bill for the barangay captain. I won't give you his name. $1,000 fucking pesos. So the barangay captain made between 500 and 700 pesos to have the electrician fix his wire. There is nobody here that I have dealt with this entire trucking incident that hasn't fucked me or fucked everybody along the way. I got to go. I got things to do. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. And remember, if you're doing business in the fucking Philippines, if you don't get it in writing and with a guarantee, and they won't give it to you like that, then you're going to get fucked. And if they give it to you like that, you're going to get fucked anyway, because they'll figure out a way to tell you, if you don't pay the late fees, you won't be able to get your goods. Mike, it's up to you. You can either pay the bill now, or you could take it to court, or you could go back to America and fight it in court, or you could, and then your goods will be here. But if they're here for more than a year, they'll auction off your goods in the container. They'll auction it off. And if you lose the case in 6 months, you'll still have to pay $60 a day for your goods to be on the ground. So you might as well just pay it pay whatever we tell you to pay, because we're going to fuck you in the ass. We're going to fuck you in the ass one way or another. Either we're going to fuck you in the ass, or the lawyer is going to fuck you in the ass, and you're going to lose, and you're still going to pay us. So fuck you, Mike. Pay the fucking bill. There you go. That's the end of that. Have a nice fucking day. LRA Customs Brokerage. That would be the last motherfucker on earth I would ever use to do my brokerage in the Philippines. Have a nice day.